1970s America was living through one of the darkest periods in its history. Every year, more than 50,000 people were losing their lives in traffic accidents, and the fuel crisis and skyrocketing prices were tearing the entire country apart. The Corvette's horsepower had dropped to 165, and the Mustangs to just 129. The American automotive industry had been backed into a corner. But the real storm was only just beginning. In the middle of this chaos, two cars were written into history in the darkest way possible: the Corvair and the Ford Pinto. So what happened? And how did these scandals change the fate of an entire industry? The Corvair was a fearless design for its time from General Motors. Rear-engined, air-cooled, and unlike anything else on the road. But before long, drivers started noticing something strange and unsettling. The car would lose control at high speeds, spinning out unexpectedly in corners. Accidents were rising. Reports and data were piling up. General Motors tried to maintain its silence, until a young lawyer named Ralph Nader published Unsafe at Any Speed in 1965. That book didn't just put one car on trial, it put an entire industry under the microscope. For the first time in history, the American public was coming face to face with the possibility that an automaker could simply look the other way on safety. While the Corvair controversy had yet to die down, Ford stepped into the spotlight with an even bigger scandal: the Pinto. Ford had developed the Pinto at a breakneck pace to compete in the small car market, perhaps too fast. Documents and data that later came to light revealed that engineers knew the car's fuel tank could be dangerously punctured in rear-end collisions. Even more shocking was the fact that Ford had compared the cost of fixing the problem against the potential compensation payouts from loss of life. Fixing it was more expensive. The car went into production as it was, and people lost their lives. These two scandals changed American automotive history forever. Safety regulations tightened, consumer awareness grew, and the industry was never the same again. What's more, the climate of distrust created by these scandals inspired entrepreneurs like Malcolm Bricklin, giving birth to the dream of building the world's only safety-focused sports car. The Corvair and the Pinto remind us that big companies can sometimes take risks at any cost in pursuit of profit. But that history will always, eventually, force them to answer for it. If you enjoy stories this gripping, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Every week we take you to another unforgettable page of history.